G'day, this is Indy Bloody Jones in Australia, and Zoe Toots wants us to tell you what's hard about trucking for us. Well, first of all, we're all out of here on the road through our own choice. So we've got to take the good with the bad. But it doesn't hurt to identify the bad things. And most of the blokes have done that. You know, being away from their family, which is definitely hard. And I won't argue with that. Some say it's being lonely. I prefer not having company in the truck because I like to meet people at my choosing and on my grounds, not on theirs. I don't like people being in my pocket. I'm not antisocial, I just don't like people dictating to me everything in my life. So there are some hard things about trucking though. If you wake up with the yawn in the morning, that can be hard. If you crash into a really solid object, that can definitely be hard. When four-wheelers get out and cut in front of you and do really stupid things, keeping your patience, that can be definitely very hard to do. Our fellow truck drivers, the absolute maniacs out there that terrify the life out of the general public, who are, after all, voters, and they then get onto their local politician and they cry and moan. And remember, of course, there are far more voters out there than there are truck drivers, doesn't matter what country in the world you're at. And they cry to their politician, and we have draconian legislation imposed upon ourselves because of the behaviour of a few. I can tell you, that can be hard. But what can really be hard? Here in Australia, for instance, we have two truck driver memorials. One is the wall at Tarcutta, and there's a second one up at Toowoomba. I'll tell you, what I find difficult, extremely difficult, is when I go to, say, the wall at Tarcutta, as I do regularly, and I go through all the names on that wall. And so very many of those names are personal friends of mine. Oh, were personal friends of mine. Many were personal friends of mine. And almost every case, they were brought undone by the behaviour of another motorist. And in 99% of the time, those friends of mine gave their lives to keep somebody else alive. Those friends of mine's families have sacrificed as a result of that. That, let me tell you, I find terribly hard. And on that note, safe travelling. Catch up with you later. Uru.
Toughest thing about being a truck driver, I'd have to say it's a couple of things. You say stupid people. No! That's where you're fucking going, lady! I'd have to say stupid four-wheelers. Yeah. That's great.
You got 400,000 square feet of fun with 4,700 slots. Comedy, catch a rising star, and highly concerts to the hobby, typical lighthouse.
Number three, probably breaking down, having to fix your own truck on the side of the road with limited amount of tools. I just snap the clutch cable. It's broken. past your exit. Well, I guess I'll have to turn around now. Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Boston Trucker. Just wanted to comment on hardest part about trucking. Yeah, there's a lot of hard parts about trucking. Every driver's probably going to have their own issues. Friends, family, relationships. It's more of a lifestyle than just a job or a career. It's a lifestyle you got to adapt to. That's just my quick comment on hardest part about trucking. Take care, have a good one, a safe one. It's more a lifestyle than just a job or a career. It becomes a lifestyle, and it really is.
So Toots, the hardest part about being OTR is going to be everybody that you know gives up on you. You slowly lose all your friends. You don't lose your family, not your real close family, but you slowly lose all your friends. There's no girls going to wait around on you back at the house. All your party friends, they all got other shit going on. So when you go home, you're on your way home making phone calls. Everybody they got their own thing going on. So you basically got the dog and your family. When you get home, you're pretty much a stranger to everybody anyways. That's the hardest part about being OTR.
Every day.
I ride into the night, and yeah, it can be lonely. The seat never seems to get comfortable. You just deal with it. Traffic is always a struggle. And I sat and I wondered, what's the hardest part of my day? Is it that transition from day to night, when the sun's setting on my face, and everybody's getting ready to go out and have their fun? Is it all that traffic and congestion? All them people out there doing things they probably shouldn't be doing? I really wonder, what is the hardest part of my job? Is it riding into the night so I can make that morning delivery? Or is it some of these crazy rules that these shipping and receiving offices have? Go here, do this, do that. Is it the endless hours waiting at the dock, or waiting for your dispatcher to give you your next load? I sit and I wonder, what really is the hardest part of my job? What's the hardest part of my job?
Hi, my name is Trucker Steve. My dad's the coolest trucker.
The hardest part of my job starts before my trip even begins. What is that truck driver really doing up in that truck? What is the hardest part of his job? Now you know. The hardest part of his job starts at the beginning of his trip. Saying goodbye is never easy. But America needs us.